Hey, this is Jason with Summer Camp Systems, and today we're going to create a person via the application's web pages. As you can see, I've already logged into the application. I'm sitting on the session dashboard where I've already chosen the Big Leaf Limited organization as well as Unit 100, which will be attending Camp Chatuchak Week 1. As a reminder, you can always go to summercampsystems.com/docs to see the latest online help for any given function that you're going to do within the application. In this particular example, under the unit user menu and then maintaining people, we can see some basic information about how to add a person. In this particular example, we're doing it via the web pages. It gives us some basic information on creating a person. Likewise, under the general link, there is a person information link, and that gives us some basic information about the person record itself, as well as a table with a brief description of each attribute. Back in application, I'm going to go ahead and click on My People, and then I'll click on the Add Person link from the Manage My People form. That will pull up the Add Person window. I'm going to go ahead and fill in a first and last name because those are required fields. And then I'll go ahead and add a birth date as the only restriction. In this case, I'm going to leave the other restrictions blank for this simple example, but if your camp requires you to enter restrictions based upon course restrictions that they have entered, you would have to enter those here on this particular form. You can always run the course restrictions report under the unit user menu to see which courses have restrictions, and then make sure you fill in the appropriate parameters on the person record. If you don't fill in the appropriate restrictions, then the person will not be able to register for a given course that has a restriction. I also like to point out that the start and end date are to activate or inactivate the person record. A lot of people get this confused and think it is the start and end date of when you're attending camp. So just leave these blank unless you want to end date this person in the future, or either start this person in the future. It's just best to leave them blank. Under the Contact Info tab, I can enter some basic information about contacts such as phone or email. I can also put in an emergency contact information. The Attributes tab is really for future use. And under the other tab, if this person is not attending camp and is going to be either a unit leader to the unit or an instructor and going to actually teach a class, those can be marked on the person record here. I'll go ahead and click the Save Record, and when I do, you'll notice I get 3 messages that the person was successfully added. The person has been assigned to the Big Leaf Limited organization based upon the session dashboard, and the person has been assigned to Unit 100 based upon the session dashboard. And that's pretty much it for registering a person. This person is now ready to go and register for courses. As a reminder, you can always head over to summercampsystems.com to see the latest information about the product and any future releases that may be coming down the pipeline.